Hey guys, how's it going? Today we've got a very simple task for you. We're going to be looking at how to place a transparent banner text over our photograph, which looks like this. And like I said, it's not rocket science, but there are a couple steps that we have to take to make it happen. So let's go take a look. As usual, the foundation of any good looking edit starts with a good photograph. Since I've already got one ready to go here, and you actually saw it in the intro, we'll be sticking with that one, and now we just need to open the editor module itself. So now we're going to make a new layer. This time it's going to be the place shape layer. Notice that we've got a rectangle that comes out as the default, but you can pick any shape that you want. I recommend that you turn off this pen function, and that function is responsible for the black border around the shape, and we're not going to need it for today's task. Now we need to change the size of the shape that we have, and that's super easy. And we just grab one of these 4 markers on the outside of this rectangle, and we can move it around to get the desired size that we want. See how the proportions stay the same when we change the size though? Since we want to create a stripe over the entire picture, we'll need to do something else. So, when you hold the Control key and move the rectangle around, we can now easily alter the size and shape. Now we can easily make the stripe that we're going after. So once we're all set, hit apply, and we can move on to the next step. Now we need to apply a mask to our shape layer so we can reveal the letters. To do this, right-click on the layer, go to Mask, and select Reveal All. And now we're finally getting to the part where we get to add the actual letters. Again, we're going to need to add another layer, and that means clicking here on the Layer drop-down menu and selecting Place Text. Notice we've already got some default text here, and we can easily change what's there using the text box up here. Let's fill in the city name, which in this case is Dresden. Notice how even with this text box, we have the corner points that we can drag to change the size of the font intuitively. Of course, we can also change the size of the text up here manually in the size field here. Let's also orient the text better so that it fills out our stripe better. And then also don't forget to address the font style, as we don't have to stick with the default one we have here. In case you're wondering, we can also upload several other fonts if we'd like to have those options on board as well. Alright, I'm happy with the position we have here, and the next step is going to be to isolate and select each letter. We basically have to let Zoner Photo Studio know where we want to have see-through holes, which in this case are going to be the actual letters in the text. We'll do a little trick here by holding the Control key and clicking on the layer with text. See how we've just selected each letter? We can do this selection with any layer by using the same process in the future. For example, if we cancel this selection of letters and instead hold the Control key and select the layer with the white stripe, then notice that's selected now. And since we want to work with the letters instead, let's just go back to the initial selection process. So same thing, Control and click. There. We see that now we've got the letters selected. As we're making our way into the final phase of this task, we need to select the mask that we've got our white strip layer in. Next, let's select our drawing tools and select the Fill tool. Here we've got to be sure to have the black color selected, as the black color is going to reveal our mask and the white color is going to do the exact opposite. Now we've got to click on one of the letters. Let's start off with D, for example. And nothing happened. No worries. We did the right move, but we just need to hide the layer that actually has the text. So let's click on this I here next to the text layer. And notice, now we can see the effect that we've made. We actually don't need the layer with the text anymore, so we can delete it now. And we're pretty much done as it is right now. We can leave it like this, or we can, for example, lower the opacity of the layer so that we don't see as much of the physical banner and more of the photo. Or with the help of the Move and Transform tool, we can, like before, change the size of the banner, make the text smaller, or place the banner with the text down into the corner to make it more of a sort of watermark. But it's really all up to what you want to accomplish and what you'd like the end result to look like. So like I said in the beginning, it's not a complex task to create a transparent banner with text like this, but it's a very useful little tidbit that can be of some use to you down the road. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And that's it from me. See you in the next video. Take care.